welcome to Hank Cisco Show. Hey, don't touch that remote. We got a great show for you. We're going to talk about walking and running for health, for cancer. You know, this is a big thing. You know, you look around, you hear people talk. Your uncle, their aunt has cancer, you know, and it's really a problem. But it's not a death sentence. Cancer is not a death sentence. There's help out there, and there's research. And that's what we're doing here now. We're having a walk on May the 20th, and we're going to meet out at Einstein Hospital. It's a new route. We're going to have the East Norton Police. East Norton Police will guide us across Germantown Pike, and we'll do the walk through the park. If you want to run, you run. You want to walk. If you want to crawl, we'll let you do. We got crawls today, too.
You can do that, too.
So, but one other thing before I go, and you know what? I want to wish everybody, all the mothers, happy Mother's Day. And also, I want the stepmothers. You know, stepmothers are stepmothers, and it's a tough job to be a stepmother, you know. And so I'm so happy to be able to say, Happy Mother's Day. You're all mothers, right? I can't be a mother, I'm a father. That's a Social Security joke. You'll get that when you're 65. All right, now, my guest today, he's co-chairman. I just found out that I'm co-chairman. About 14 years ago, Liz was down at Montgomery Hospital in Norristown, and he says, we want to have something, a fundraiser,
right,
to, you know, for research for cancer. I said, oh, good. Let's have a spaghetti supper. So then Stan Husky was the editor of the Times Herald. He come up with this walk, you know, and then we've been 14 successful years. We've been going on and on and on and up in different locations. So please try to come out there on May the 20th in the morning, I think. And my guest, Greg, will tell you more about it. Greg, welcome to the Hank Cisco Show. Tell me something about you.
Thanks for having me.
You're a movie actor. Oh, no, that's right.
I am. I'm a stand-up comedian, just like you.
Tell me something about you.
So I'm a financial planner, work for RSM, the 5th largest accounting firm in the country. I run their wealth management division here in Philadelphia. So it's a CPA firm, RSM. You know, so primarily audits, taxes, things like that, but I run the wealth advisory side of things.
For the whole thing, right?
Right, for Philadelphia, for the Philadelphia region.
So we're co-chairman, right?
That's right. But with respect to this, we're co-chairman, along with Rebecca and Ben Altman, Shannon and Bob Sincilla, my wife Brooke, myself.
Your wife?
Yep, my wife Brooke, myself, we're co-chairman of it's called the Walk and 5K Run Through the Park.
Well, I used to attend them.
And you're the chairman emeritus. Did you know?
Yeah, emeritus. That means that I'm half dead, you know, so, right, or you're dead, I don't know.
You don't look dead to me, so you're good.
You know, I'm 93 years old, and I'm going to be around a couple more years, I guess, you know. And I'm just so happy to be able to do these things and get involved. Like they say, keep busy. But, you know, yesterday I had my guest, a lady from India, and she had breast cancer, and she was being treated by Dr. Bierman, you know, and Dr. Bierman was to be here today, but, you know, like a doctor, they schedules and all, he couldn't make it. But he made it. He was helping out for many years, for a good 13 years. And I said to her, who was your doctor? She says, Dr. Bierman. I said, I said, he's going to be here tomorrow, you know. Yeah. Well.
Unfortunately, he's going to be on vacation, so
he's not going to be able to walk.
He's all scheduled out. No,
I'm going to start it with a bell.
That's right.
I will start the walk with a bell.
That's right.
But I have a fire bell that's about 5 times bigger than this.
Yeah.
See?
But he's one of Einstein's oncologists, and he's the chairman of the cancer committee.
Yeah.
Here at Montgomery Hospital.
Right, Montgomery.
Einstein,
Montgomery. They thought because it was Montgomery Hospital.
Right, exactly.
You know, when I was a police officer, I used to drive the emergency wagon, and I had a lot to do with Montgomery Hospital, taking patients in there. You know, so a lot of experiences and all. But this lady, her name is Lena, and I can't pronounce it, Karunakaras. And she's such an interesting person. She explained her experience of her treatments and all. And so and she relies on religion, on prayers. I know myself, I'm a survivor. I'm a survivor. I have colon cancer, prostate cancer, 2 hip replacements, the eye things here. What else? And I got diabetes and also.
You're going strong.
Prayers help. Let me tell you.
You're going strong.
And but what she does now, and what she did is she get all things here into something, and begin to weave, and God will give you the thread. I mean, and each one has a different little words of wisdom, and I was just hoping, and here's some other small things she has here. She did all this here. Painting, all this here painting. She's an artist. And let me see what it is. Well, you read this one. I can't read that one.
Strength and honor are her clothing.
Right. So, and I'm going to see, I'll get everybody get one when they go, when they leave here. Okay? And one other thing. What else? What else you going to do? We're going to have.
So we're going to walk,
and then.
Well, registration starts at 8:30. This is on Saturday, May 20th.
Right.
So registration starts at 8:30. The runners leave at 9 from the parking lot at the Einstein Montgomery Hospital.
On Germantown Pike there.
Yep.
In the front or the back or where?
From the parking lot.
You'll see it when you get there. You pull
exactly.
in. Yeah.
We're going to run across Germantown Pike, hopefully, and my understanding is the East Norriton and West Norriton police departments are going to be there to make sure none of us get
East Norton and West Norton.
make sure none of us get run over.
Yeah.
But
my grandson is a policeman in West Norton, and he'll walk too. He does exercise and all
good,
that. Yeah.
good. But 9 o'clock the runners start. 9:30 the walkers start. Come across Germantown, go around the farm park, and then wind up back in the parking lot.
Or they go back.
Right.
They're not going to go to the pavilion.
Right. Well, right.
I mean the pavilion in the walk. Did they get down there, or they're going to go back to the hospital?
No, they go back to the hospital.
Well, is there going to be food there?
Yep. There'll be
Okay,
food.
That's what I want to know.
Yeah. There'll be food. There'll be, stuff for the kids. I know balloon artists, tattoo artists, music, prizes.
Oh yeah.
Health and wellness activities, T-shirts, gift bags, obviously water, food.
I got it's one of the shirts. Everybody gets a shirt. Too.
Yeah, of course. If you participate
and
and
this is one of the
register.
shirts from last year. And hold that up there for me.
There we go.
I got a camera over there. Let me see this. This is it. And then if they sponsor in the back, names of all the sponsors. Hold it up there a little bit.
Yep.
All right. And this are all the people. Thank God we have people that jump in both feet. So you'll get one of these and a lot of other little gifts.
That's right.
Favors and all.
Yep.
And
this all helps the cancer, the cancer patients, the communities, their families.
right.
So a lot of this money goes to support our cancer patients right here in Norristown, East Norriton.
When I was first diagnosed with cancer, was Dr. Forget the doctor that was colon cancer, Frost, Dr. Frost.
Mm-hmm.
And so then he operated, and I survived. I think about 4 or 5 years later, when I went to get the test, prostate cancer. Then the decision was, well, are you going to get chemo or are you going to get radiation? Well, at that time, they didn't have this machine. I can't think of it. That they didn't have. Montgomery Hospital didn't have it then.
Right.
And Einstein wasn't around.
Mm-hmm.
And so my family, they all did some research. As, Dad, you got to go down to Philadelphia. You got to go to New York.
Right.
Montgomery Hospital don't have that latest machine that zeroes right in to where the cancer is.
Right.
And the machine they have, sometime damages the area around there. So I had to make a decision. My 3 daughters and my wife was all saying, you know, you got to go down Philly. You got to go to New York. I says, look, I live in Norristown. I worship in Norristown. I shop in Norristown. I grew up, I raised a family in Norristown. And if I'm going to die, I'm going to die in Norristown. I don't want that machine. So I did. So get the radiation, and I survived. Okay. Then later, they did buy it. I can't think the name of the machine.
Honestly, I'm not a doctor,
Yeah,
so.
you're not a doctor.
That's their
Well,
Dr.
whatever it
Bierman
was.
company.
Now they have this machine that zeroes right in.
Right.
It don't damage anything else. So, and that's the advancement. And I was very fortunate to have different doctors come on my show.
Yeah.
And one of the first things I asked them, what's on the front burner? What are you doing to help people? You know. Now I remember I had a heart operation, blockage 95, and I remember a lot of my friends had opened. They called it a zipper club. You know?
Right.
So after my operation, I'm laying in recovery, and I'm waiting in the recovery room, and I'm looking down here to look and see if where the zipper, you know.
Right.
No zipper.
No.
Over here, just a little bit of a incision like that, and they did the whole operation.
It really is amazing.
And I'm so happy that Dr. Anderson, he photographed it. It's on my TV show. So if you want to see the operation, you come and see it. So, and this walk means so much to me.
Right.
And I know Stan Husky right now, he's up in Cape Cod on vacation.
Right.
So if he's back, he'll be there. But the money here is like research. We're always looking for something.
Right.
And when I asked the doctor, what are the things?
That's right.
They're looking advancement. It's the same
Yep.
thing when I had the hip replacement. I had hip replacement between 8 years apart. The first hip replacement, I had pain. I was in a hospital for a week, slow recovery. 8 years later, I had a hip replacement. I was in the hospital 3 days. I had no pain. I recovered with fast. So you can see that research is helping along the way. And that's why it's so important today. We're here talking about it, and I'm asking the people that will go there. And if you don't want to walk, I can't walk. My legs are bothering me a little bit.
You can crawl, though.
So I get a trolley car. I don't know that. But you can come out there and make the donation and meet some friends.
Yeah.
Be a lot of people out there.
That's
Go
right.
ahead.
And last year we raised over $60,000 for families.
Wow. I remember, I think we started first time, I think it was 12,000
Yeah.
or so. So that sounds great.
Right.
You know.
And this year we're already up to 45. So I'm hoping we get more registrations and obviously day of, more sponsorships. And speaking of the sponsorships, so I do want to tell you some of these sponsorships.
Some of them people.
So Times Herald, you mentioned, they're Digital First Media, HRSI, Allied Construction, Altman Management, ShopRite, Duff and Company.
ShopRite donates water.
Right? And Wawa's going to be participating a little bit this year with water.
We're
So
going to have
ShopRite.
spaghetti stuff. We're going to work on it.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
exactly. Karaminico and Sons, Bryn Mawr Trust, Place One Apartment Homes, Timberlake Apartment Homes, Duppy Construction Services, O'Brien and Ryan Attorneys, Hillcrest, Gambone Steel Company, Suburban Geriatrics, the Gambone Company, the Einstein Medical Staff, the Einstein Medical Center Montgomery Emergency Department, and the Medical Oncology and Hematology Departments.
How'd you get involved?
So I'm on the board of Einstein Health Network.
Who pulled you in?
Well, my cousin
Your cousin.
works in the Office of Development, okay? So they raise money, and they also have a golf tournament called the Small Miracles Tournament for children with medical
When is that?
necessities.
Yeah.
So one year she asked me to come play golf, so I played golf.
Oh, yeah?
And you know how it is. And then she ropes me in, and then ropes me in a little more.
Oh, yeah.
And then why can't you be on
All of a sudden you coach you.
and then why can't you be on the committee? Oh, we have this other committee, the Walk and 5K, and now I'm on the board of overseers of Einstein Health Network. And so, little by little, it's,
Einstein, like you work for, huh?
Right. Well, I don't have to work for them. I sit on the board.
I tell you what,
Yeah.
if I hit the lotto, I'm gonna hire you to make sure my money spreads out there. I
That's
guess,
it.
when a guy wins the lotto, they.
Well, you got your police pension, right?
Huh?
You got your police pension, right?
Yeah,
That's good.
yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, well, my oldest daughter, Joanne, she takes care of my financial things, because my
Yeah.
wife passed away last October. And we were married 60 years, and she took care of everything, so finances, phone calls, this, that, and
Oh,
everything. And she kept me in line, too.
Yeah.
But she was a big help. And she walked, she loved,
Yeah.
she used to walk. We used to go to Atlantic City. We go to Wildwood or Wildwood Crest. 6 o'clock in the morning, she's up. She's walking along the beach, and she would love it. And she used to walk, with the walk in the park.
Oh, yeah.
So all right, now,
And the 5Ks. How many people
tell
you
me something
know?
about your wife now. What does she do?
She's stay-at-home mom. We have 3 kids.
You got any bambinos?
Yep, we got 3 of them.
3?
Yeah.
Boys, girls? Yeah.
All boys.
All boys.
13, 12, and 8.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, they'll be with us.
Are they
They're
gonna-
going to come.
Okay.
My older 2 will run. The little one
Oh, yeah,
will walk
yeah.
with her
You
with
can't
his
hold them
mother.
back, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, and I asked Lena if she would help ring the
Yeah.
bell, maybe.
She gonna come?
Get your sons to help me
Yeah,
ring
exactly.
the bell,
Yeah.
I'll bring this here, want to ring this bell, we'll wake them all up.
Yeah.
That bell means a lot,
That's
Remember?
right.
Ladies and gentlemen, you know where this bell come from? St. Patrick's School, when it closed down. The nun, they used to open the window on the 2nd floor, and the children were out in the playground, and they had to come into the school. The bell was everything, fire drill, lunch,
Yeah.
In fact, sometimes them nuns would hit you on the head with it.
Gotta be careful.
I know, I went to a.
We'll want to take one of those and whack you over the knuckles.
I know. Let me tell you, I had a nun in the Holy Savior School. She had the fastest hands than Muhammad Ali. Wacko, And they call her Sister Mary Perpetual Pain. I mean, she was a pow, pow. But
She could have been a boxer like you.
you So, all right, now, let's go one more time now. Who, like being a policeman, I make a report. I got to know who, what, where, when, why.
Who? You. Where? Einstein's parking lot, 8:30, registration.
Parking lot, the front parking lot.
Right,
Okay. What time?
8:30, registration.
Registration.
Yep.
They want to get their registrate. Now,
Right.
we didn't mention about the donation. It's,
So obviously, you have to sign up. You can actually go on the website to sign up if you want to sign up early.
don't they say,
So that's advance.einstein.edu/walk5K.
well, we can see, we can put that on the screen.
Yeah.
And, so then.
Or if you have questions, you can call Samantha Marks, 484-622-7018.
Go
Or her,
slow, go slow. One more
okay,
slow.
484-622-7018.
All right.
Or her email is marks, MARXSAMA @einstein.edu.
Well,
And so if you have questions,
That's a Saturday.
Right.
Saturday morning.
yep, and if you register online, you register early, you save $10 off of your registration.
All right, but how much is the registration? 35?
Yeah,
35, yeah. And then you'll get one of these shirts. Oh,
yep,
my God. These shirts is a great color. If
Right.
you're gonna be mowing the
Right.
lawn or something, some car don't hit you or anything, it's very
right,
good attraction,
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, when we're running across Germantown Pike, you want to make sure you have bright shirts,
And I would, I'd like to make a personal plea to all the police and firemen. Police and firemen should be, and most of them are in good shape. But it's good maybe to come and do a little walk or a little run and keep
cardio.
yourself in shape.
Yep.
And
you
you're
can do
doing
teams.
something good.
You can do teams.
Yeah.
Like we have teams of 4 people up to 30. So, you can bring the entire police department. Well, I mean, not the entire
Yeah,
one,
well, well, I belong to different organizations, Patriotic Sons of America, and they're going to, some of the guys will be there. I know most likely they'll bring a sign or something. I belong to the Italian Campagna. Campagna means like county, the county near Rome, Italy, and around Naples and there. And they're going to, some people are going to come here, they're making a donation, and they're going to come and walk, some of them. So
Yeah, that's great.
So different organizations, you know, touch base with them.
Oh,
And,
yeah.
it's growing good, and then.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about the hospital.
So over time, I mean, that's the idea.
Yeah.
Keep raising money for the community, for cancer,
And
advancements of medicine. You know, I mean, sometimes some of this money will go for people with radiation and they lose their hair, so for wigs. I mean, it goes for a lot of great causes.
I have a friend that just contacted me that they do a little charity work, and it said that they have relations in Africa, this, remote towns in Africa, and they don't have an ambulance, and they don't have hardly any stretchers and stuff, and they're making
yeah.
collections. And I said I would help them, and I'm going to have them on my show here on the 30th of May. And I only have two
Yeah.
more shows, and that will be the 30th of May, and then my show will start again
Right.
in September.
Right.
But she asked me if I could help get
Right.
any kind of hospital supplies like wheelchairs and stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm going to touch base, and I'll have them here, and maybe Einstein has some surplus stuff that they're not using, they can do. I know I had a
Donate,
missionary
sure.
priest from Peru,
Yeah.
and at Montgomery Hospital at that time, and my cousin, Dr. Ternetta, was in charge of I forget what the word is, when they put you to sleep before the operation, you know. Well, I
yeah.
contacted him, and they gave him a lot of all kind of bandages and tools and stuff, and they
Right.
sent it down to Peru.
Nice.
To the thing. So you know, there's a lot of stuff out there that people can help in some way. They don't have to come up with the green fold and stuff.
Right.
But supplies like that, you know,
Right.
some of these primitive towns.
Yeah. Listen,
don't
we're
have
leaders.
nothing.
We're leaders here in this
Right,
country and
So I'll
advanced
touch with,
countries. And
I'll touch with your people over there.
so to be able to filter to some of these impoverished nations,
Yeah.
it's good stuff. Yeah.
So does your wife keep in your line, keep you going
Oh,
here
yeah.
or what?
Does she keep me in line? Of course.
You play golf, do you?
Not very well.
Oh, well, that's why. You know,
That's why I walk now.
yeah, yeah.
'Cause I stopped playing golf. Because, you know, it's just, I just don't do that very well.
I never got hooked up in golf.
Yeah.
I was boxing and stuff, and that's
All right.
the only sport that I went to. But walking,
Right.
I love to walk, but I'll be there.
And then, yeah.
And I think they have a little golf cart, and I'll ride from one place to
Well, you
another.
can do that. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Hey, I see some people on bikes.
Oh, yeah, that's another thing. Some of the women have the bambinos, and they have the baby coaches. They come there and they walk with the baby coaches.
Oh, yeah.
All right? And
Last year,
also-
there was a number of families with the little kids. And
Yeah,
with the,
and then people bring their little dogs,
right.
and they work their dogs. So it's really a fun day.
That's right.
You got the food, you got the music, you're participating.
That's right.
You got your animal, you take your animal with you,
Right.
you know?
You got some games for the kids.
Game for the kids.
I know they have like the beanbag tosses and things like
Oh,
that.
my God. And we're all talking about May the 20th
Right.
at Einstein Hospital, the front parking lot.
We're
And,
going to have a band, I believe.
and
Oh, yeah.
music.
Yep.
Right? Maybe I'll sing. Hey, compadre, si vos serati. No.
That's the Italian in it, coming out. Right?
I sang one time, and I brought the house down, one brick at a time. No, that's a Social Security joke. You'll get that when you're 65. So, but,
Right.
you know, it's been, what else you got on there?
So let's see, what else we
that
got?
people
So
should
like
know?
the benefits.
Who?
Oh,
what,
who? What's that? Who is
Where?
you and all those people out there that are going to come to Norristown Farm Park, actually to Einstein Medical Center, Montgomery, and they're going to run and walk with us. Where? If I just said, what time? Again, 8:30 registration, 9 o'clock is the run, 9:30 is the walk.
And we,
Right, Bryn Mawr Racing Company is one of the who's. They're the ones who are running, who've created the route for us. They're actually one of our sponsors. They're
Who's
gonna,
that?
Bryn Mawr Racing Company.
Okay.
So they're, professional running organization. And they'll do the, they set up the course. They are gonna have the automatic timers, so that when you come across the finish line, you have a pulley system. And you can, if you're very into, timing yourself, some care, some don't want to know how long it took them to get across, or get over 5K or 3.2 miles, so they set up the course. And they're one of the people, they're going to be helping us. They helped us organize and
Okay.
will help direct where
and there'll
the
be
course.
little,
Yep.
like I say, everybody's gonna
Yep.
get a shirt and some other little goodies too.
Yep.
So these
That's
are
right.
some of the sponsors there too. Some of them,
But one of the keys, exactly,
Yeah.
and one of the keys is what this helps, which is the community and the cancer patients.
okay.
And it's not only enhancing technology, helping patients before and after treatment.
Oh, yeah, that's right, that's important.
From diagnosis
Right. The care
through
after.
survivorship, it's really all about the community and helping the families. Because it's not, listen, there's the health insurance and the health care, but there's also other needs that people have.
Right.
That, and the families, to take care of their,
Right. When cancer hits the.
yeah. And how many of
affects
us.
the whole family,
Right.
you know.
And how many of us know people that have been affected
Yeah,
by, and Lena yesterday with the breast cancer. And how many of us know breast cancer, people diagnosed with it, or survivors, or unfortunately people who have passed from it.
all right.
But advances of medicine is what
Our
we're
30
doing.
minutes are over.
That's it. All right.
All right, let's say a little bit here,
Cheers.
and let's have a little toast to your health.
That's right,
You
to
got
your
your
health.
health, you got everything, and we want you to come on May the 20th, Saturday, 8:30 registration, and then at
Right.
9 o'clock, you want to walk, you want to run, you want to crawl, you want to take a trolley, you come out there. Bring your checkbook with you, okay?
That's
so
right.
Let's go.
Cheers.
Alla salud in Italian means your health. You got your
to
health,
your health.
baby. You got everything. Alla salud. And keep bobbing and weaving, left hand high, stick and move, and keep your trunks off the canvas. May God bless each and every one, okay? The bell. First round, and Cisco
Thanks,
comes
Hank.
out with the left and right.
Thanks for having me, Hank.
Okay,
Appreciate
it's a
it.
pleasure coming, All
Thank
right, the first time I met you.
That's right.
It seems like I knew you 100 years. Okay.
It's great.
All right, and then you have a helper that came here. What's her name?
Lisa.
Oh.
But she don't want to be known.
She don't want to know. Okay. All right, she's our mystery guest.
It's behind the camera.